Now let's get this turkey into the pan. Sometimes I think your turkey is only good as your pan because the disposable aluminum foil pans, the really thin ones, they just kind of let the heat bounce off of them in the oven, and your drippings don't get brown. They're too tall, and so your juices just keep piling up. Invest in a good pan, okay? And don't forget to get a roasting rack. Very important that the turkey sits outside of the juices. Otherwise, the back stews in its juices, and when you take it out of the pan, the whole thing falls apart. Can't have that. Now, as far as your meat thermometer, I'm going to show you where to put the probe, and you will never ever forget, because I'm going to tell you to put it in the panty line of the bird, which is where the thigh and the drumstick meet, and you get it in there till you feel a meaty part, not touching a bone. Get it really deep in there without poking into the cavity, and you're going to get an accurate reading. I love these kind of thermometers because it's on this probe, and the whole readout unit sits on the counter so you can see how the turkey is progressing as it roasts. Now, here is the best thing that I can teach you about how to keep the turkey moist. The reason why turkey dries out is because the breast meat is very lean and the dark meat is very fatty, and the breast meat gets done before the dark meat. So what you got to do is you got to take a piece of aluminum foil, and you want to cover the breast area only. Let the wings and the drumsticks and the thighs show. And now what's going to happen is that the heat is going to bounce off of this foil in a positive way, not like the problem I had with the disposable aluminum pan. It's going to keep the heat away from the turkey. You're going to get some steam under here. It's going to keep the turkey moist during your last hour of roasting. You just take the foil off, baste it a couple of times with the juices in the pan. I guarantee you the juiciest turkey you ever had. So when you roast the turkey, you want to allow about 15 minutes for an unstuffed bird and 20 minutes per pound for a stuffed bird, because of course the stuffing makes the bird heavier, so you need to allow more time. And there's always a lot of variables with roasting a bird: how cold it was when it came out of the refrigerator, how hot your stuffing was, how accurate your oven is. So always give yourself a buffer of time. So let's see what we have here. Let's get the turkey out. Now, when you baste the bird, don't linger. Get that oven door shut, because you're just going to let the heat out. And you only want to baste it about every 45 minutes or so. Don't go crazy with the basting. All the basting does is help glaze the bird. That juice is not going down into the meat itself to make it any moister. So I'd say about every 45 minutes, every Bloody Mary or so, something like that. Okay, let's get this bird back in the oven, and then we're going to eat.